different ski resorts in 8 days. This is what is known as the Powder Highway. And if you're just tuning in now, we have already completed Revelstoke and Kicking Horse. So make sure you go back and check out my first vlog from this series so you can see how that went. Today we are heading out from Golden and driving an hour-and-a-half to Panorama Mountain. I'm a little nervous because this is our last Airbnb for a few nights. After today, we are van camping in -20 Canadian winter weather. I've never van camped in temperatures that cold before, and to be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous, so stay tuned to see what happens. We're gonna find out together. We have all of our stuff, all of our ski gear, all of our touring ski gear, all packed up in there. Evan packed it very expertly this morning, so what time is it?
10 o'clock. We said we're gonna leave at 10 o'clock. We're leaving at 10 o'clock.
We probably should do a drive-through and get some food.
Yeah.
We stopped at the Bluebird Cafe in Golden, which is one of my favorite cafes. And we are trying, I'll show you, ooh, their vegetarian burrito for the first time. That smells super yummy. Got a vegan mocha. So treating ourselves, counting on the fact that later we're gonna burn a lot of calories. So let's drive and get our butts over to Panorama. We have about an hour-and-a-half on the road, so pretty short drive. And then we're gonna be at the ski hill. And we have officially made it to Panorama Resort. I have to tell you guys, the memories from my ski racing days are flooding back as we drove through here. I feel like my friends and I got into all sorts of trouble here, but this mountain is beautiful if you're looking to do really chill groomer runs. You want to do some carving. Okay, one of my favorite parts of visiting Panorama is they have these hilarious little gondolas. There's no walls or anything, and you just take it up to the base of the mountain, and there's 3 of them, you can see back there, that all ride together. They're super cute and very efficient. Have made it about halfway up Panorama Mountain, and I have to say, when we first got here, I was actually shocked, shocked at how many people were at the bottom of the resort. All of the ski racks were full. I've never seen that even at Whistler in this year, but I have to say the lineups went way faster than we were expecting. But anyways, it's so funny. I just saw this Powder Highway sign here and I had to come and take a shot of it, because the irony of Panorama being on the Powder Highway is it's actually super famous and won an award in 2016 for being one of the best groomer mountains in all of BC. So we are gonna put this camera away and get to some skiing. That is a wrap on Panorama, our 3rd stop on the Powder Highway. There was unfortunately no fresh powder today, but I honestly wasn't really expecting to have a ton of powder at Panorama because I have skied here so many times before, and every time I've come, I've had an incredible groomer day. So super stoked to have the opportunity to come back here again. I just really wish I had sharpened my skis because I was sliding all over the place. I think I need to get my skis tuned. It is -20 right now, so Evan and I need to get back to the van, warm up, get into our jammies for the night, and figure out where we're going, because we actually don't know where we're sleeping at. And also, look at this, the sun is coming up for us. How beautiful.
One more wine, one more whiskey, and we just kept the car in park. Dim the headlights so we see the stars.
Okay, so we are all changed and ready to drive towards our next stop, but I want to show you guys something that Evan bought that is the most clutch thing on a trip, and I actually convinced him to not bring this with us. We had one at home and I was like, nah, don't bring it. So glad he brought it, and that is a boot warmer. You can see right there, our boots are being heated, so when it gets really freaking cold in here tonight, tomorrow morning they will be toasty. Major key for van camping in the dead of winter. We have found a spot to van camp just a few kilometers away from our next stop on the Powder Highway, which is Fairmont Ski Resort, which is not part of the Fairmont hotel chain. I legitimately thought it was. When we arrived, I was like, yeah, it's not the Fairmont. But anyways, we basically, what was the app you used? iOverlander. We used iOverlander to find a spot where we could van camp, and we are all set up to make dinner. Inside right now we have some butternut squash pasta. We have some dips and some veggies, and of course we have gin and tonics going down. So we're just getting cozy and getting ready to eat some food. And then later tonight we're actually going to convert this into our bed. We are all ready for bed. We have these cute little lights that are like calming and wonderful. Also dinner is really good. I just like did not film it because we were starving. Oh my god, it looks so cold. We made it to morning. We did not die. Fired up about that. It was probably like -30 last night, but I slept in like all of my base layers. We have sleeping bags and then extra blankets. Yeah, we have everything, and it actually wasn't that bad at all. I just had to sleep with like this thing on my head because my head gets really cold at night. But anywho, I actually already made a video showing you guys like a tour of this van and sort of like how we black out the windows and everything like that. So I'll leave that link below if you want to see more about this van, but it is my first time using it in the winter in this way. It's kind of cool making dinner inside last night and stuff like that, but I have to say it is kind of a bitch to like wash things after you make dinner in the winter. You just like don't want to go outside and wash things. So yeah, anyways, made it, still alive, still kicking, and we are skiing today, so let's get some coffee in our veins.
Call my number, call my name.
We have officially made it to the top of Fairmont Hot Springs Resort. I've got to tell you, I already love this place. It is a super small resort, and there's actually only 2 chairlifts. I just rode up the main one there. It's super cute, old school ski town vibes. So a day pass here is actually only gonna set you back $47, which is like unheard of in North America. And we got the half day pass again for $40. So between Evan and I, we only saved like 14 bucks, but still savings are savings. It's a beautiful cruiser groomer day today. So we are just gonna enjoy and have a very chill afternoon of skiing here at Fairmont. For Fairmont Hot Springs Ski Resort, and I have to say, color me impressed. I am a sucker for tiny ski resorts. There's only actually 1 lift here. Throughout this vlog, I've been like, there's 2 lifts, there's 2 lifts. Turns out there's 1 lift and a very, very beginner T-bar. But that is a wrap on our 4th stop on the Powder Highway, and I am so happy. It's been a beautiful day. Haven't had breakfast yet, but we're hitting Evan. That's not funny. To the makers of these hood things. Oh my god, make a ponytail hole. I don't want to eat my own hair. I'm gonna say this in every video until someone sends me something with a ponytail hole in it. Expertly, is that a word? I don't know, whatever. Anyways. Whoops, that is too close. There we are. Okay guys, and we are all ready for bed. Oh, and the lights are off. It's time to go to sleep.